Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Moxey, and today I'm going to be talking to you about HDF5 support in TS19. The first question you might have is, what exactly is HDF5? HDF stands for Hierarchical Data Format, and HDF5 is the fifth and latest iteration of the file type. HDF5 is designed for storing and organizing large and complex data with scientific and engineering applications in mind. With HDF5, you have the freedom to choose how your file is organized, and there are no limits on how large a HDF5 file can become. It lends itself well to sharing the file with other members of your team to work collaboratively on, as data and metadata can be bundled together. Finally, the HDF5 ecosystem is ever expanding, with many popular bindings already available, which make the format more accessible across many different software packages. The fundamental objects within HDF5 are datasets and groups. Datasets can store n-dimensional data arrays containing data such as floats and integers. Groups are like folders or directories. They can help organize and store other groups or datasets within them. Metadata can be attached to groups or datasets containing any user-defined attributes that you may want. This could be anything that might be relevant to the group or dataset, such as the IDs of probes used to collect the data, or perhaps mentioning a particular timestamp of a series of results. It can be anything that you like, and it's what makes the file self-describing. Now that I've explained a bit about the basics of HDF5, I'd like to now show you how a HDF5 file can be read into THIS. When you first open up THIS, you'll spot the new HDF button that is located in the Read Data panel. When you click on this, you'll be greeted by a HDF panel pop-up, where you can now navigate to a HDF5 file of your choosing. When you open the HDF5 file, the y-axis and x-axis boxes will appear, as the Plot with X Points radio button will be highlighted by default. This will allow you to plot any y-axis versus any x-axis. If you simply want to plot the y-axis data by index, you can do so by clicking on the index radio button beneath. However, for this demo, I'm going to be reading in some shell stress data against time. I'm now going to navigate towards the directory where you can see sigxx is my dataset. And once I click on this dataset, another box will appear asking you to select which column of data that you'd like to read in. In this example, these columns signify the integration point. So for this example, I'm just going to select the first integration point. On the x-axis box, I'm now going to navigate to the same directory, but instead of hitting on the stress data, I'm now going to select the time data. And again, I'm selecting column 1. When I now press the apply button, the curve will be successfully read into THIS. As this is the first release with HDF5 support, there are a few limitations which I've listed here. However, we're looking to improve our support for HDF5 in future releases, and we are primarily looking to fully integrate our automation capabilities with the HDF5 format, along with the option of writing to a HDF5 file, as well as providing access to the attribute data. It's also worth highlighting that we don't currently support HDF4 files, which are an older HDF format. However, we have provided a HDF4 to HDF5 converter tool that has been bundled with THIS. More details on the converter can be found in the manuals. We're interested to know how you're using HDF5, so please reach out to us. Thank you for listening.